Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Simulator 2017 on Meadow Grove Farm. So, we've got this stuff all set up. We've got to take her back to the farm. I will say you may hear some background noise of a chainsaw and like a wood chipper going. Somewhere in the area they're doing said task. So, maybe you'd hear that. I don't know. I doubt you may be able to even hear it. I don't, like, if I'm talking, I don't think the mic is as sensitive as I think it is, to be quite honest. Which is a good thing, in that case. But if you do hear it, some good ambient noise, and I should have taken a run up on this. Go on, run up. There we go. What I need to do is just nudge this forward a tad. Come on. That took a lot more power than I was expecting. There we go. So, on, well, I've actually got a little bit of news on a few things here. One of which has nothing to do with Farm Sim, but I feel some of you may have the game, or may not. More than likely none of you care. So, we'll do that one first. If any of you played a game called Flight Sim World by Dovetail Games, they are ceasing production on it. Pure and simple, they are the same people running Microsoft Flight Simulator, as well. Microsoft sold off the rights to Lockheed Martin and Dovetail. Dovetail tried to make their own flight sim, which had a lot of promise, but they fell flat on their face with their model of marketing and everything to do with it. The flight sim market is very set in its ways. As far as I'm concerned, there's only ever been now 2 good flight simulators out there. And when I talk simulator, I straight up mean simulator. These are proper old school simulators, when you didn't just throw the word simulator into your game title to make it sell. So, back in the day, that's what I cut my teeth on, as the saying goes. Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's what brought me into gaming. I used to spend countless hours on that game. Anyway, like I said, they stopped making that Flight Sim World now. Don't know why. Me and Dave, and even Sim to a point, saw it coming for a very long time, and it's a shame, because people are probably going to lose their jobs, and because of a insight of a company. What will happen to the rest of Dovetail? I have no idea. They're the same people that do Train Sim World. Put that one in perspective for you. And Eurovision, if you like that. There. I liked all 3, to be honest. I've got Eurovision, I've got Train Sim World. The reason I don't do Train Sim World is because its optimization is the equivalent of the stuff that comes out of the back end of a cow. But it may have potential, it may not. Anyway, the other bit of news is Farm Sim orientated, which will probably perk a lot of your ears up. Listertan put up on the testing forum today where they update stuff. Now, I don't know if this means there's going to be no mods for a while, or whether it's just a case of he's not going to be updating it. Usually if he's not around, it doesn't seem like mods get put up. Could be a coincidence though. And he put up, please note that I'm out of the office from tomorrow, horse visit, so we can see, I'm guessing, new machinery coming from those guys. Until the 1st of May. So the next update will be the 2nd of May. That's quite a while. That's definitely a few weeks. So what does that mean? I don't know. Does it mean we're not going to get any mods up on the motorbike question? I know we've not been getting much on there anyway. I think, like I've been talking about this week, a lot of people are probably busy with school and stuff like that. And potential of a lot of stuff failing for whatever reason, but we're not going to get into that. That is a story for another day. That will probably never get told. Anyway, so what is the goal for today? Well, in talking to certain people, I have heard that Nathan is actually still working on this map and trying to figure out what he wants to do with the cowyard, which is good. I haven't heard that from him personally yet. So, probably going to shoot him a message, see if he replies back, and hey, what's going on there, bud? As my phone goes off. Because I know a lot of people come to me for the info. And basically, you're used to seeing all of these people in the stream. Or I seem to be the centre of info at times. How, I don't know. But I truly have no idea as far as this map goes. So I'm probably... Our next little lot, we are going to... all of our money is going to go into dairy. I'm done waiting, to be quite honest. We could be here until next Christmas waiting, so I'm going to get the dairy farm going on this map. That means we will be doing some sort of silage at some point. That field we've seeded, but we're wherever. Where is the cow yard? I believe it's up north. Oh, there it is. By field 41, 40, and 31. It's right by there. And we've got field 81 and 82 and all of that good stuff. I don't know what crops in there, if any. Let's blip that on and take a... Let's take a wee look. So we've got big grassland there that we could turn into grass silage. Run down the... rent the mower for the... whichever you call it. Jeez. The crone. Yeah, it's probably what I'll do. Maybe even do a whole crop harvest. Heck yeah, let's do a whole crop harvest. What crop did I put in that? I think you can damn near whole crop anything in the game. There you may be able to hear it. Canola. Or is it rye that we put in there? No. No. What's in 67? Got millet in there. Got nothing in 67. Okay. We are going to put wheat in field 67. And we are going to do whole crop harvest. That's what we are going to do. Yes, sorry, Bob. We're actually going to leave this traction trailer on here for the time being. Back that in. Because I don't know if I will really be using it much today. Actually, can I lower the weight? Now, the reason I've got the weight, if anyone's wondering, is for the back end of the tractor. It is not for, obviously, just having the front weight there. Okay, so this field's cultivated, so we will go and jump into this. Actually, you know what we haven't used for a long time, and we do actually need to bring back down to the yard, is this. So we'll bring that to the yard, and we'll get that going. And we could potentially start a bit of silage. We could do big grass silage, but are we going to be going past the cow yard? No, that's way up there. Already gone by it. Yeah, no, we won't. We'll stick to just doing the whole crop, because that'll be more than enough. I don't know how big of a herd I'm going to go with. I'm going to straight away rent the transport truck to deliver them, or get them delivered, if you can catch my drift. I need to start doing something else on this map, because doing just the crop, as much as I've always said, doing the animal stuff is not my biggest, well, not biggest, my favourite thing in Farm Sim. It breaks up the just crops after crops after crops sort of thing. That's why I'm really enjoying Oakfield as far as the animals go. So I'll actually put this on the cedar. Now, if I can ideally scoop in and grab that front weight and throw it on this, it would be perfect. That took a while to get the triggers up. Dang. So kind of going back to the flight sim stuff, I know probably a few of you, most of you probably aren't interested. But it got me thinking, like, something that I am definitely going to check out. And I've almost done it in the past. That is a flight sim program called Prepared 3D. Now, luckily for me, and I feel sorry for the people that did put more money into it, the Flight Sim World, I actually wanted a competition when they were just launching the game on Twitch. One of the first. It's only the second time I've ever won anything, to tell you the truth. So I was pretty pumped about that. And I only bought one DLC in there. I actually bought two. The second one I ended up returning because I thought it was a piece of crap. And now, after the news today, I've actually uninstalled the program completely, so I don't go back to it. Thinking, wow, what am I missing out on, sort of thing. Because graphically, it was so much better than Microsoft Flight Sim. It looks stunning. Alright, we are in field 67. We're going to just put this on course play and kind of forget about it. We'll actually quickly change our seed over to wheat. There we are, wheat. That, put a couple of headlands on. Judging by the time, you may start hearing school kids going by, so apologise if you do. Hopefully you don't. I do have my window open still. It's nice just getting fresh air in while I'm doing this stuff. I missed that. And we should be rocking and rolling and good to go. So generate the course. Course generated, and we will drive to the first waypoint. It'll fold back up. Wrong job for the mode, go to that one, drive course. And I want to check the turning distance. We'll pop that down to 9. And it should be good to go from there. Alrighty, next. What can we do? What can we do? So let's actually go way up north and check out those fields. So if we click on this, we'll be able to go visit, and we'll be able to have a look, see what we've got in here. Nothing. I don't think I've actually done anything to these or with these fields at all. Don't even know if we did anything in that. The cow yard. Where is the cow yard? Yeah, just down there. Oh wow, that's a steep field. Dang. Right, cow yard should be just right across. These are incredibly steep fields. I'm hoping this area works, I don't know. Oh, we do have some silage bales already. I forgot about that. We already have cows already, don't we? I forgot Nathan gave us cows. That is also right. It's already slipping. Are you kidding me? Good grief. It's not even on the right course. Okay, so I had to quickly pause, and in pausing I had to figure out kind of what I was going to do today. So there's a huge chunk of this video that may end up getting cut out. I don't know yet. We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. So we're going to drop the trailer. We're going to get the cows sorted so we can actually get feed. I forgot Nathan starts you off with cows on this map. He's also got starts you off with silage. So we need to make hay. Now in doing that, which we can do quite easily obviously, major issue with that is the tractor that has got enough power to power the mowers is currently now ploughing, because I said earlier I don't really use it much. Yeah, joke's on you, fool, because now you need it. So we're going to have to mow with this thing. It's going to be a slower process. Now, there are mowers I've seen up on the mod hub. There is a really nice side-mounted mower, but not a matching front one for it. Which, guess what? I still haven't downloaded. I will do that after this. But then we'll be on Oakfield anyway. And I need to get the forestry video done, which I will do that after this, more than likely. Oh, I meant to drop that in there. As I would do that last, because knowing me and the way the forestry has been going of lately, it is probably going to wind me up a sufficient amount and cause me to quite possibly rage quit it. Yes, frustrations are very high on that right now. Hey. That turned a little sharper than I was expecting. Right, so the mowers and everything are down at the sheep pasture. Now I think we're just going to hit up... I don't want to do too many hay bales in rounds. I don't know if I said that because we haven't got a square baler yet. I haven't actually enabled the baler that most of the time I'll enable the Black Sheep's Massey pack. I do not like it one bit, that pack. That being said, it does have some nice equipment to go along with them. Well, the square baler is one of them. So I will probably enable that pack and use that baler. Which will probably... well, it will. It'll work quite nicely behind this stuff. It's not going to be the same red. Unfortunately, his red is very, very off compared to Massey Ferguson red. I wouldn't say for the period these seem correct. Now you look at the modern Giants ones that Giants did, and I'd like to think Giants' colour schemes are pretty accurate. I think they're a lot more redder than this one even. So if it was easier to do, probably do a little bit of tweaking there, but I know the Heston balers tend to go a little funky colour when they've been out in the sun for all of those years. That's what we're going to go with. It's got plenty of power for this. And by the looks of it, that front linkage... oh no, it's good. Did those brakes just squeak when I stopped? No, okay, that was an outside noise. It literally sounded like they were squeaking. That was beautiful. Yeah, that mower there is the one we're going to use. So we'll spin around here. I believe we even have sheep on this map. I know there's pigs and all that. Is it a silage clamp? Why would we have a silage clamp up here? Drop that there. Come on, power, power, power. And I haven't got a front weight. Crap. Oh, never mind. Hopefully we won't need one. He says. Nah, we're good. Now again, I know this seems a wee bit big for it. Whether it is or not, I don't know. At the same time, I don't care. So field 7 is a field we are going to mow. And as I said, I don't plan on doing much in much round bales as hay. I will probably do enough to see me through, and then next time around hopefully we have... oh yeah, we don't own this field. Yep, we still don't own this field. Nathan needs to sort out the field defs. And hopefully, if I remember, we will enable the Masseys by Black Sheep. Now that outside noise is pretty damn loud. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're skipping through, hopefully you're not. There's someone or somewhere has got tree surgeons in to cut down some trees, or council are out doing whatever. I don't know. I think it's just council, to be honest. And there may be some builders going on, because I hear metal poles being knocked around and I don't know what. I do not know anymore. I'm losing my voice by the sounds of it. Dang. Coffee time. There we go. As the saying goes, what the whistle. So, yeah, just to get the cows going. I don't even know how many cows he starts you off with, actually. We're only going to need 2 bales of hay, technically, that are rounds. I'll probably do at least 1 pass, full-on rounds. Go inside. Go inside the cave for a bit. Now don't worry, this isn't going to be the whole video. I may just do this first little cut, and then I may just go around 3 times, bale that round, and then throw that, grab the tedder, it, row it, and we'll be out the door then. As the saying goes. I think that's what I'll do. Because I don't need a whole ton of it right away. And then, once we've got the front mower, or figured out a setup that we can actually use the front mower alongside the trailed one behind us here, be golden. We will be golden. Probably actually get the thumbnail of this. Now I've noticed so far this week, I can't speak for Wednesday yet, or Tuesday because I haven't actually looked, but I can open them up right now and get definitely a hint. Video views are low. Are you guys seeing the videos, out of curiosity? Are they making it to your sub boxes? Have you rang that bell? If you haven't rung the bell, make sure you ring the bell. I've got to be saying that a lot more nowadays, I think. Yeah, views are kind of tanked. It's weird, the views, it's almost like people forget that there's a video up and then go back a day later and watch it, because views on yesterday's videos way better than what they were. Don't get it. Don't get it. YouTube's a weird beast at most, to say the least. To say the least, and we are just hammering around this field, probably going way faster than we should be, but I just want to knock this out. Knock this out in good time, like I said at the beginning part of the video. It's kind of me running around, kind of wondering what I'm going to do for the episode. Yeah, that wasn't good. See, that's the thing, Meadow Grove is a tough one for me. I can never figure out what to do. Oakfield, I can jump into it and pretty much figure stuff out to do. Like the cows, for example. Or sheep, or pigs, or whatever. We'll start harvesting the field is probably what we're going to be doing tomorrow. All that good stuff. Selling off the rest of the grain from the pig farm. Like getting rid of all of the grain from there. Making that as a money. And then buying more dairy. Like I said, I've got a number of dairy that I want to get to on Oakfield, and that number is 100. The most I've ever had, honestly. So it'll be interesting. Means they'll probably go for feed a lot quicker. I may have to do silage again, which would be kind of neat. Now I can actually do it with follow me and with no issues there. I'll be happy days. May even do whole crop on there too. I don't know. And just like that. That's why you be careful, because you can just keep going and going and going. Alright, fold that up. I do not believe we actually own a tedder, so I'm going to need to buy that. Likewise, we're going to need to buy a mixer, because I don't think Nathan started you off with one of them, which is strange. He didn't, unless I sold it. I do hope I didn't sell it. I may have, because the whole thing on me on this map, I was not going to do dairy or anything like that, and then I went down the thing of going, maybe I'm kind of actually enjoying dairy a lot more than I ever have done in the game. Mainly because of these tractors, and well, here we are. And personally, looking at this yard, well, not this one, but the cow yard, should I say, when we were there, I don't know why Nathan doesn't like it. Yeah, I think it's pretty good, personally, but hey. So that's the baler we're going to be using. The Class Roland. Oh, what's it say there? I see some letter in there. But of course we'll be taking this off the back because we won't be wrapping it. Yeah, alrighty. Actually, this one. Let's go. Terrors. Don't have that one, don't have that one, don't have that one. That's probably the one we're going to go with. Oh, we do have that one though. Well, we don't have that one, but that's expensive too. But it does have the animated hoses. Oh, decisions. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with the Crone. I haven't used it for a while. So we'll select that by... Yes. Okay. So that's 23 grand right there. And what we're just going to do to streamline this video, because this video has been a cluster. I will quite happily say when I know videos have been a cluster. We'll go here. And just ping ourselves back to the field. Check those animated hoses. Man, this actually looks really good. I like it. I like it. And, oh, wrong one. Ping ourselves back to the field. So, oh, as my phone goes off. I imagine that was Mr. Simulate. Actually, my phone went off earlier too, didn't it? And that was down. Okay, no, we're all good. Nothing I need to reply to right away. Unfold that. The chances are this is going to actually overstretch this and probably cover the whole lot. Oh, that's going to be spot on. Beautiful. Alright, fire up. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I will bring the speed way down. You do not own this field. I do. Actually, because that is going to wind me the heck up. I'm going to back up, and I am going to, not for any other reason than the gameplay that we are going to run into constant issues, I'm going to buy this grass field here. How much actually is it? We could semi-legit do it, because it's game or map issues. We are going to go money, we're just going to buy that like that. Again, this isn't for my gain, this is because of issues in the field definitions. And there is nothing worse than messed up field definitions causing issues like that. And because we've bought that field, it basically had overlapping field definitions, and we can now buy it, run it with no issues at all. Alright, back to the camp, as we are off on our way. That's working spot on. Working spot on, that is. Now I'm definitely a lot later on where I wanted to be today as far as doing video stuff, and by the sounds of all the noise outside, I'm going to have to shut my window soon. I don't know why, but people have the beautiful habit of just standing what seems to be underneath the bedroom window and just talking. It seems the communal hub for whatever reason. I don't get it. I really, really do not understand it. Another reason why I miss being out on the edge of the countryside. Because you didn't get any of that. Yeah, definitely a good amount of grass here, actually. Windrow should be able to cover this in one row, so basically we'll just have one row going around here. And then I think I'm streaming this tonight, tonight being Tuesday. I'm recording this on. So I think I'll probably end up streaming on Meadow. I do get people asking me quite often, oh, why don't you stream on Meadow, or have you stopped streaming on Meadow? And the answer to that is no. A lot of people miss it, for whatever reason. Seems like they completely miss the streams on Meadow Grove. Granted, I don't stream on Meadow Grove much because you are getting Meadow Grove a lot during the week. You're not getting too much Oakfield. What's my favourite map between the two? It's going to be Oakfield. So I'm going to be on that map a lot. But I'm not trying to be on that map to the point of people getting completely bored of it, because that will just... I don't know. The day that happens, if there's not a decent map to replace it, I don't know what I'll do. I straight up do not know what I'll do. I don't know, it's just... Over these years, I've got really picky with my maps. And to be fair, I always have been. And as far as... I mean, Oxygen and Bullet Bill have spoiled us. You play on their maps and then jump into somebody else's. The quality those guys produce is second to none. Probably some of the best in Farm Sim, to be quite honest. And there's others out there. NLD, they scream to mind about their maps. They do amazing maps. On the flip side, though, they don't put out too many maps. And they've got Green River and they've got the American one. The American one I do play from once in a while, very rarely. That is because people seem to have got bored of American maps very quickly. Which kind of worries me about Bullet Bill's map. It really does. And that map, having got it, played on it, it's a beautiful, beautiful map. I just don't think it's going to get the credit from the community it deserves, to be quite honest. I think Bill's even questioned it on a stream recently, like, is it worth you even doing content on it? Like, it's sort of stuff like that, like, is it worth me doing content on it? Maybe not, but promoting a map, helping out a friend, helping out someone in the community like that, that's more important to me. It really is. You know, at the end of the day, I'll put it probably on Friday, and then we'll be dropping a Meadow Grove down, to be quite honest, which is fine by me. And if it does do really poor, then unfortunately, yeah, I will have to decide what to do with it. But I hope it doesn't. I really hope it does well. It's a fantastic map. It's definitely drastic, different field sizes. You could be doing small style farming, and you could be doing large style farming. And maybe with the fields that are slightly smaller, I'd have to go over the map to sort of remind myself what it's like. It's been a bit since I've been in it. If there are a group of smaller fields together, maybe put a make-believe farmyard down there, so someone could have a small farming experience on an American map. And down there. These masses, again, would be perfect for that. And this era of a tractor was very much of a case of you probably really couldn't tell it too much different from the American counterpart. Unlike modern tractors, and they're drastically different nowadays. With the whole row crops and all of that good stuff. So it'd be something to... Well, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing your guys' reaction on that map. Especially when we start putting a bit of content up on it. So one to look forward to, and of course, Oxygen David's Irish map. A lot of people don't know about that he's doing an Irish map. It is a fantasy map. It's not based in one location in Ireland. Just, I think, for effectively quickness and getting it out. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate on anywhere. And I still need to get a thumbnail, crap. And it's going to be, from what I understand, very similar feeling to the West Coast and Sandy Bay, which everybody loves. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. I miss playing those style of maps, and especially optimized. Oh, looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. Oh no, did we get all the grass? I feel we did, but I'm not 100%, you know. We'll go it around one more time, kicking it a bit further over to this the left edge here. I feel we missed a whole bunch going around that edge. These are some monster windrows. I'm gonna get more than enough bales out of this lot. Oh, it's slipping. Let me guess, you got stuck in the damn hedge again. Good grief. I'm just seeing we're about 21 minutes in. I'll stop there. Flip around. Now, because of how much I'm going to have to cut out the video when I'm kind of scratching my head on what on earth I'm going to be doing, I don't mind. I don't mind in the slightest. It's going to confuse some people about why I left so much. Granted, if it wasn't for the farm sim magic of being able to turn the hay over and instantly become hay, we wouldn't be able to do this, obviously. So we've always wondered if farm sim will ever adjust the insta hay. Alright, let's see what the MB Trax malfunction is. I bet it's stuck up a tree. I put money on the fact it's stuck up a tree. Or in the hedge, because of all the damn trees around the map. Drop that there. What? You are literally up a tree. Good grief. Oh, no, not quite. It looked like you were up a tree. And apparently it had the wrong working width the whole darn time. Now, I think this has got an offset for whatever reason. We're going to just stop it because we're going to have to go fix it anyway. No, 6 meters. So it must have had an offset that Courseplay put on. Yeah. Why has it got an offset? Good grief. Well, it's finished. We've just got lines in the field, which I may or may not fix because of whole crop. That's what this field's going to be. Okay, we've got that all connected, that's all good. There's grass in the chamber. I'm pretty sure in one of the farm sim games you were able to eject bales when they were partially wrapped like that. Correct me if I'm wrong there, guys. Unfold the baler, turn it on. No, it's almost going to be like, move a couple of feet and done. Even this has animated hoses on that baler. Oh, looks sick. Animated hoses, believe it or not, like, they don't make too much sense in American and Euro Truck, as they've just added them in. Because most of the time that game you're pretty much forced in the cab. For whatever reason, everyone can't drive outside. It's weird. Weird perception there. But in Farming Simulator, for the most part, you are outside. So, having those animated hoses, can we just ease forward to make it stop? Yep, there we go. I would say is awesome. I'd love to see them in the next game. Something so small like that. And if it's a standard, hey, and in some cases we've got hoses on the front loaders and stuff like that if the game's more optimized as well. Alright, and I think that... Actually, I didn't realise we had our lights on. Ah, no. We've got that front wheel all clipped into the grass there. There we go, that's better. Yes. And boom. Picture is taken. And jumping back in. We'll get a few bales, more than I'm planning on making, I think. But we'll get a good amount. Like, more than enough. And I've got more than enough money to buy a feeder too. Pick up the speed a little bit. So we'll probably get down to the end of this row and call it quits for the video, because I don't know how long it'll be. Obviously the first section that I had to pause on and come back, we will end up probably cutting a good few minutes out of that. Is what I am anticipating. Okay, those bales should have stopped rolling by now. That's another thing Farm Sim massively needs to sort out. Like, I don't mind a little roll. Good grief. I don't know if there's any way of doing it neither, with the way the game works. Alright, let's just hammer down, get through this. Amazing speed and agility of the baler that would be jammed in 5 seconds flat. Yeah, like a little roll like that I'd understand, for it to settle. But not as much as it does. Not as much as it does. Alrighty, as I promised, I am going to call it quits here. Shut it down. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow on Oakfield Farm, doing some sort of shenanigans. I think we're probably going to be harvesting or starting the harvest, and possibly, like I say, selling more crop off. So, stay tuned for the stream tonight at 7 PM. I don't think I'm going to my dad's this week, probably next week. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed. Actually, no, not 7 PM. I'm going to be starting early this week because Dave's not streaming, so probably around 6ish, give or take. Till next time, guys. Catch you later. See ya.